show you.
Okay. Show me.
It's showtime.
Alright, we are back with another D&D movie time, and if you can't tell from Cora's costume, and from the title, and the thumbnail, we are going to be watching...
Five Nights at Freddy's!
After she smacked herself with her own mask. You know, you're only supposed to wear the mask when the animatronics are in the room. So they think you're one of them, right?
What do we want them all in the room?
That's just your stuffed animal.
No!
And Foxy doesn't talk. Does he?
Yeah?
What does he say?
I think he laughs and he says pirate lines.
Oh.
I don't know, there's literally voice box for him in the AI talking voice.
Okay, well, take the mask off while we're recording. Take it all the way off so they can see your hat too.
Definitely not blue folks.
So anyways, Cora has been really excited for this. She's been looking forward to it. We couldn't even wait to go see it in theaters. She wanted to watch it right away, so we're going to be watching this on Peacock in the privacy of our own home, where we can be as loud as we want or rewind something. This is also probably the scariest movie I could get her to watch this month. But next year, we're going to probably up the scare factor. So, alright, Cora, what is this? What do you know about this movie? What is Five Nights?
Basically like Five Nights at Freddy's, but if you got a kid or if you got a kid and nobody wants to babysit it.
So the whole point is the kid can't fall asleep because the kid's having nightmares.
And also try not to get the kid to join the animatronics so else the kid is physically dead forever.
So when does the guy with the Christmas sweater show up?
I don't know. It didn't tell us when.
And the finger knives? Does he still use the finger knives?
We don't know what to bring. We're not.
No one probably even heard what you said because I didn't even hear what you said. What do you...
We're watching Freddy Fazbear, not Freddy Krueger.
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 But it says Five Nights at Freddy's. It doesn't say which one. I thought it's just like a competition. Like you got to spend 5 nights and survive Freddy Krueger.
Why would anybody make it seem like that?
I mean, that's kind of what the movies are. Those movies are about. But anyways, yes, as she said, you know, we're going to be watching Five Nights at Freddy's. She's been looking forward to this. She's been super excited. I don't really understand why, because I can't get her to play the games. Like, not the original games. The only game she'll even try, and she only half tries, is Five Nights, or Security Breach.
And we still haven't done the other ending yet.
She begged and pleaded with me to get her this Foxy costume for Halloween. She wanted to be Enderman at first, and then I told her, well, what if she picked a new one? And this was the first one she picked, so she got this as an early birthday gift. So, alrighty, we are going to go ahead and take up our shift at the pizzeria and see if we survive.
Bye.
I have a job for you. It's a security gig. I will work and you will sleep, you understand? This place was huge in the 80s with the kids. They shut it down years ago. The owner's just not ready to let it go yet. All you have to do is keep your eyes on the monitor.
You must be the security guard.
Can I help you, officer?
Have you met Batman?
Met who?
Security hires never last. In the 80s, kids went missing. That's why the place shut down. The police searched Freddy's. They never found the kid. What is she doing here?
I couldn't find a sitter. What do they want?
They want to make her like them.
You think you should maybe tell me about that?
Can we go home now?
What are you so afraid of?
He's coming.
Ghost children. Possessing giant robots. Thanks for the heads up.
Technically, they're animatronics.
Tell me how to stop them.
You don't.
Alright, we're... Okay, that's not Cora, that's Foxy. Let's try this again. Alright, we are back, and... Oh, you were Foxy.
I'm the fox.
Anyways, so we just finished watching...
Five Nights at Freddy's.
So, this is it, folks. Last chance during this video. If you have not watched this or gone out to see this, stop right now and do not go any further, because we will be doing spoilers. We will be bringing up spoilers and Easter eggs, so if there's anything you want to catch on your own, you can watch this like we did on Peacock, or you could go to the theaters and go see it now. So, with that said...
If you're watching this on Friday.
With that said, Cora, tell us what this movie is about, since you're the resident Five Nights expert.
So this movie is about Mike without no father or mother, just a sister, a baby sister, and he basically has no job because he failed his job and attacked somebody because he thought he was kidnapping a kid. And
Wait, he has a baby sister?
not a baby. We don't know what age he is. They
She looked like she was about your age. About 9 years old.
Well, they didn't say, so that's why I'm just
But what was the sister's name?
Abby.
Like Abby?
Yeah,
Like,
Abba.
so if you rearrange the letters, it could be Baby? Like baby?
She is not baby.
Well, it looked like they were trying to shove her into a baby, like a pre-baby suit.
That suit was made for Abby, but it didn't work. And plus, that suit was never used in the game, but only in special location. But I think for decoration, yeah, for decoration.
Also, there was a dog suit. So is there a dog animatronic?
There was a dog named Fetch, but it looks like the actual dog robot.
Oh.
I know this because I literally got Fastball Fights book, which is the only scene I know the dog Fetch from.
But there's not an actual dog animatronic?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not actual dog animatronics, like I stand for the other animatronics.
Yeah. So, alright, so Mike is watching his sister Abby because something happened to the parents. We don't know. They never actually state what.
I just assumed that the mother was below and just got killed by the father, and the father decided to do his stuff and kill children.
Well, it sounded like at one point they kind of make it sound like the mother passed away from grief or whatever, and then he says that his father couldn't deal. So I don't know, like maybe if he committed suicide because the mother got sick and died. So, yeah, definitely some weirdness there. I wish they would have given more concrete answers. I think it's going to take another viewing or so to really understand, but continue on. So what's Mike doing with his sister?
He goes ahead and brings his sister to his office and tells her to sleep there until it's time to go. She basically does until someone wakes her up, and by the time Mike is already asleep from his sleeping pills, trying to get the answer, but instead they chose. So just in case if you don't want to talk about that, because I think I skipped it too far on accident.
You're all over
On
the
accident,
place.
on accident. Mike is trying to go ahead and find out who kidnapped his little brother, which is named Carrot, even though his name should be Chris / Quiet Child / Cece / whatever the hell you want to call him. There's so many names about him. Anyways, and he can only get the answer from Dreaming, I'm assuming. But instead, they give him something else, and it's the option to fix what happened by spending time with the dream parents. And but the only thing they want is Abby. But he accidentally says yes. Then, after thinking a little bit, he tries to fix it by saying, "I made a mistake. No, please, don't touch my sister." But while Chico's trying to stuff in a little fastball suit, Michael goes ahead and loses electricity and water, since electricity seems to not kill but shut down the animatronics until William Afton comes and turns them on by summoning them, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And then after losing the water and electrocution to save, because if there's water on the ground and if there's anybody on it, they'll most likely get electrocuted. If any electrocution is on the water, because the electrocute will spread on the water until the water either stops or I wouldn't say hit, but it'll still keep going. But if hit it by someone or something,
Yeah.
that can be electrocuted.
But, okay, so now that you've explained that in a long roundabout way.
Anyways, and then Mike gets cut it up into not 1 million pieces, but doesn't get cut to pieces, but he gets cut up. Even though the only one with a hook is Foxy, and somehow to also give him scratch to us absolutely makes no sense in my brain.
Yeah.
I mean, I do understand Bonnie because according to security breach facts, if they need to give the claws to Monty, but for him to play the guitar, they give the claws to Bonnie too. So I can somewhat understand also Bonnie, but not Freddy or Chica need that sharp claws.
Yeah, I don't understand how the cupcake was moving around when it doesn't even have legs.
But it can still hop. And plus for my answer of how the cupcake was moving without Chica, they probably just switched. Chica just probably transferred and sold to the cupcake so it can move around to different pieces in Mortal.
So you don't think the cupcake had its own soul in there?
Would also be an extra 7th animatronic. Or 8th if you count the puppet.
We didn't even see the puppet yet.
Well, it could be one of those childs.
That could be coming in the second movie.
Yeah, since we normally do see the puppet in the second movie.
There's supposed to be 3 of these.
Well, actually, if you count Sister Location and number 4...
No, I'm saying 3 movies. They're planning 3 movies. This was just the first.
What about security breach? Oh yeah, they have to waste a lot of money to do the whole entire building if they want to do the whole entire building. It would take a long time for them to get the actual building.
They're probably going to do their own thing. But anyways, so who was the first animatronic we saw move around?
Foxy.
Were you surprised at that it was Foxy and not Freddy?
Yeah, but the first one to move is, I believe, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Chica, and then Foxy, and then Freddy goes last. Or is it the other way around and Foxy goes last?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I only played Security Breach and I watched it a little bit with my dad play it. Well, my friend play it. Whatever.
Did you have a favorite, I know we usually do this with the score, but did you have a favorite scene?
I would say when the animatronics were peaceful to Abby at first. Like,
And they were making a fort?
Yeah, because I actually felt good for them, but also bad at the same time. Because they never had so much child fun in so long. And also I liked at the ending where Abby makes a picture of them being killed by William Afton, trying to get them to remember so they would go against William Afton and murder us out of him.
Yeah. Who was your favorite character?
Well, normally I would say Foxy, but I would say Mike.
Oh, you thought Mike was a good character?
What?
I'm just asking. Yes?
Yeah, duh.
Okay.
He never literally gifted up.
I thought you would have said Abby or Vanessa.
Actually, those two are also good, but if Mike wasn't in here, Foxy would have won the vote. Yo, how's Stephanie doing it? I forgot the rest of the song.
So, why didn't Golden Freddy show up till towards that one scene when they came to get
I
Abby?
wasn't sure if it was Golden Freddy because, well, he didn't really look like gold, but Golden Freddy is the one that can teleport. So, yeah.
Well, he kind of did teleport.
I mean, yeah, duh. How else did he literally kill his whole Abby's new babysitter and
Well, the aunt.
babysitter, same scene, kind of. She was babysitting her, okay?
So, okay, alright. So, I'm going to go through and I'm going to give a recap in proper order real quick and show Cora how it should be done. Okay, so we open up the movie with the previous security guard getting killed. Then we go over to Mike, and Mike gets in trouble because he witnesses a kid that might be being taken by a stranger. Turns out this wasn't a stranger, it was the kid's father. And then he gets fired. He needs a new job. He's offered a job overnight. Once the guy realized what his name was, it struck a chord. You can see it visibly, like, wait, your name is kind of a thing. And then he offers him the job at Freddy's. And Mike has to take the job at Freddy's because if not, he's going to lose custodyship over his sister. Because, as we stated earlier, the parents are not in the picture. Meanwhile, he is trying to use his dreams, which color me surprised that, I know I was making a joke back in the intro when I was bringing up Freddy Krueger, but a good portion of this movie also had to do with dreams, which is a very big staple when it comes to Freddy Krueger and Nightmare on Elm Street. So I thought that was an interesting parallel that they did put in something about dreams. But Mike is trying to use his dreams to figure out who took his brother. And
Yeah, plus I think it was the only way to get the ghost sides in.
His aunt is planning to ruin Mike's current career as a security guard so she can get custody of Abby. And
Get more ritual because the government is giving him more money because he has Abby.
well,
And she wants to
it
get
would
what-
give her money if she gets Abby, but besides the point. So then he meets Vanessa, and Vanessa tells him, a little bit of the backstory. And then the next day, the aunt's plan of having somebody break in happens, and then Vanessa shows up and says, well, you were the last one in there, so you must have forgot to lock a door. And that would be a criminal offense on you. Although,
unless she didn't notice the garage door open.
I think the babysitter took the key. Anyways,
But did you notice-
and I don't remember if they took the bottle or if they left the bottle or if he left the bottle. But anyways, so basically, he has to bring Abby now. And that's when the animatronics really start to come alive and really start moving around and stuff. Once Abby's there. And Vanessa warns him that if he brings Abby back, she'll shoot him. And he's starting to piece together kind of what happened in the past. And that William Afton has something to do with the disappearance of his brother, which I'm a little confused on because of the fact that I believe Mike is supposed to be the son of William Afton.
Yeah, but according to the game, he has two sons. In fact, the Bife-87, here where it comes in. The Bife-87 is actually where Quentin Charles, Chris's CC, whatever you can call him, dies by his own brother trying to bully him and accidentally giving the Bife-87, which Fred's bad bites, getting the child's head off, and then Michael Afton is left to see what happened to his little brother, Chris Afton, Quentin Charles, blah, 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 you know it.
No, anyways, so I wonder if, like, all four of them, Garrett, Vanessa, Mike, and Abby, are all brothers and sisters.
Which makes no sense.
Or maybe they're not going to make Mike Schmidt related to William Afton. Maybe Mike Schmidt and Abby are going to be related to the other partner William Afton had. I believe William Afton was in business with another person.
Yeah, which is basically betrayed by killing his daughter, which was basically the puppet.
So maybe they're changing things up a little bit. And he kidnapped their son, who was Garrett, and William Afton killed him. And maybe Mike Schmidt and Vanessa are going to become a couple. And she's going to be brainwashed by by her father, who's now Glitch Trap.
Not Glitch Trap, Springtrap!
Springtrap, sorry. And she's going to become
Vanessa, or Vanny.
Vanny.
Vanny, Vanessa, I don't know. You can call her whatever you want. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but
I'm speculating.
I think most likely Vanny, because in the game Security Breach, I think halfway through, or at...
That was the first time we ever saw the character Vanessa, right?
Yeah, but in Security Breach, later on, we basically figure out that Vanessa is Vanny.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember that I know everybody says it, but I don't remember ever seeing that.
if you watch more game theory, you can basically figure out that more easier. Instead of actually having to complete the game, you're playing enough 5 or 3 mini games. And
Alright, well let me finish so we can get to the next part. Alright, so basically he has to go up against the animatronics to save his sister. And then once he overpowers them, he has to go up against William Afton, who they basically have to prove that they have to show the animatronics what William did to them. That way the animatronics turn against him. And that leads to the end of the movie where he is now turned into Springtrap. And that basically is the end of the first movie. We are supposed to get 2. I really hope we do, because...
And I hope one of them will be based on Chapter 3 of FNAF, because I really want to see William Afton back and the whole place burned down. But I'm not sure which pizzeria they'll burn down, because they might do FNAF 2.
Well, we'll find out when they get to that point. But alright, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we will give our final score.
Bye.
Looking for something to pass the time? Need something good to read or listen to?
To get you ready for Halloween.
Do you like famous slashers like Jason, Freddy, Michael, or Ghostface? Do you wish there was something new and original that you could read on your phone or tablet? Or perhaps you like to grab a scary book and read by candlelight?
Check out these short stories, written by Sean Cawthon. When a mildly abusive man mistreats his bride-to-be on Halloween night, his neighbors decide to teach him a lesson. A lesson he won't soon forget when he finds himself in the witch's hole. and narrated by me, Tara Klein.
A Seattle detective, Scott Grimes, investigates a string of odd murders. But where this case ultimately leads him, he could never have predicted when he crosses paths with the legal murderer. And narrated by me, Brad Letson.
Join the Dunn family as they make their way to a vacation home for a weekend trip. However, when the sun goes down, things seem to get just as dark inside as outside. Stay with the Dunns and see if you can make it through The Mansion. Audiobook narrated by Dylan Poor.
This story follows Sir Godwin as he and a small group transport a lovely princess out of a soon-to-be war zone, and as they travel, they must pass through some woods. However, things grow darker and more sinister the deeper into the woods they go, and they find what some believe to only be known as the Legend of Fort Blood. Narrated for you by Angela Strauman.
So, turn out the lights, light a candle, grab your phone or tablet, and download your ebook or audiobook now.
Currently available all year round on Audible, Amazon, and iTunes.
So don't miss out, and grab your copy today.
All right, we're back. So, Cora, on a scale of 1 to 10, being the biggest FNAF fan in the house, what would you give Five Nights at Freddy's?
10 out of 10!
You want to explain why?
Not just because I'm a FNAF fan, but this movie was really great. I mean, minus the fact that you can count some mess-ups, like if you can even tell if Golden Freddy's in here, minus the Easter egg that I would not say until we do.
Well, you could do Easter eggs now. This part.
Okay, Easter egg time. The only thing I can only say that makes sense is Easter egg 1. You can kind of tell that Golden Freddy will be in the room once Mike Afton's being attacked or freaking out. Kind of because you see the sign "It's me," which you normally find if you're being attacked by Golden Freddy, and you see that on Foxy's sign that will normally supposed to say "Sorry, out of order." That's the only Easter egg I noticed.
Really?
And also we saw Balloon Boy like 3 or 4 times. When normally he's supposed to be in FNAF 2. Easter egg 2, by the way.
You also saw Matt Pat.
Oh yeah, Easter egg 3! Because we normally see a scene at the coffee shop while we see the group that wants to get Abby.
And the end credit song, you said you knew that.
We saw a little FNAF song, but I won't see it because, copyright issues.
Anything else? Did you see any puppets? Oh, yeah, they had dolls, just like the regular real dolls they can buy at the store.
Yeah, but we couldn't see them clearly.
I saw them pretty clearly. They were all over the place after the robbers came in and made a mess.
What? The only thing I really saw was that Freddy one on the floor.
I saw a Bonnie one and a Foxy one.
Don't forget the Freddy one, but it's not really Freddy. It's just Toy Freddy in VR mode. I want the actual Freddy and Bonnie and Chica.
Yeah.
Give me more plushies!
Well, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. It's hard to find them sometimes.
And for me, these are extremely rare, so don't you dare take them away from me.
I mean, you have a Foxy somewhere and you drool over it.
I would not show it to anybody. Don't you dare say it.
I don't know why you drool over it, but whatever.
My idea, my rules.
Yeah, that was a rare one, and you ruined it. But that didn't even come with a hook, though.
Yes, it's not really rare. If it's not actually real.
That might make it more rare if it doesn't. If it's supposed to come with a hook and it doesn't.
And also, one of my friends said if it looks cute and adorable, does it look like the actual character? It's actually a fake one.
Yeah, I was a little shocked that they had such a sharp-looking hook on Foxy. I mean, I would think for an animatronic at a place, yeah, maybe it would have been metal, but that looked like an actual freaking hook. Like, why would they have that on a animatronic at a place that's going to be around kids? I don't think that would pass inspection.
I mean, there should be a rule in the room somewhere that says, do not touch the animatronics.
Yeah, but our kids don't listen.
Yeah, and so they literally got 5 security guards around the place somewhere. Well, at least when it was open. They should make a movie about when it wasn't open. I can't speak.
Anyways, moving on to my score on a scale of 1 to 10. I would give this, honestly, probably a 9 out of 10. I did enjoy it. There was a few things I wish they had expanded on more. And maybe that was in the original version that they wanted to make.
Like them actually showing Glitch Trap, because I hope they actually did that, but they...
No. Explaining more about Mike and his past and, maybe the relationship, between, like, him and William Afton. There was that line William Afton gives towards the end when he's beating him up. He's like, oh, I killed your brother and now I get to kill you. It's like, well, why did you kill the brother, though? What is going on here? Why did you want him there? Yet you wanted to keep him away from it. Like, it seemed like, I felt like Glitch Trap should have been more, or William Afton should have been more of a character than he was. I don't know why we didn't get more of him or, more backstory.
Well, he's supposed to show up in FNAF 3, but he's normally Springtrap, so we don't actually get to see William Afton or Glitch Trap. Unless you play the VR FNAF version, then you see Glitch Trap.
But, the effects were really good. Way better than the games. Except for maybe Security Breach.
Hey!
Which I enjoy. I mean, I like Security Breach because you can actually move around and do stuff. Rather than the other games, which just don't make a lot of sense. And I don't know how people have gotten so much story out of it when you're mostly just looking around at things.
Hey! There is hidden lore! If there's a new creepy horror game, I'll call
Don't worry about it. It's just my turn. This is me talking. But I did enjoy it, and the atmosphere was really nice. It did remind me of, like, my own childhood, of places like Showbiz Pizza and Chuck E. Cheese, when they would have the animatronics there, and, if you, like, went when the animatronics weren't working and you tried to peek behind the curtain or go behind the curtain, it is a very creepy experience. This wasn't really that scary, but I did enjoy it. So that's why I give it a 9 out of 10. I really do hope they will make more and not listen to the general consensus of people who aren't FNAF fans, because those people aren't giving it a great score, but the FNAF community is definitely on board for more. So hopefully there's enough out there that we'll get more of these, and yeah, so
if you're truly a FNAF fan, watch this movie.
Well, hopefully if they made it this far in the review, they have watched it. And they're telling us, you know, anything we might have missed. So if there's anything we missed, any Easter eggs you noticed that we didn't notice, I have heard that there are a lot of YouTube creators in this. The taxi driver, the employee of the month pictures are all big YouTubers who have big channels who do a lot of FNAF stuff.
Don't forget MatPat.
We already talked about that. This is definitely one that I'll be interested to watch MatPat or someone else probably pick this movie apart for Easter eggs and stuff. So, alright, with that said, this is going to conclude our Five Nights at Freddy's review. We're getting real close to Halloween. We got some special Halloween stuff coming up. So, if you have not, please consider subscribing to the channel. Every time we get a new set of 10 subscribers, I give away a free digital movie code. So when Five Nights at Freddy's does come out on Blu-ray, I'll be definitely picking it up, and I might give away the code if we get a new set of 10 subscribers when that happens. So, like, comment, make sure you click the notification bell so you're notified when a new video goes up.
Like, comment, subscribe if you're truly a true FNAF fan. If you're not, still do it.
We'll see you all in the next episode.
Bye.